It's your girl, Poshii.
That's how we started.
Hello? Hey guys, it's 3Ps in the pod. I'm your girl, Poshii. It's my boy.
Prez was good here.
It's Betty Ross from the Bronx.
We got a guest today. We got O in the building.
How's it going, y'all?
It's good. It was good.
Good to be here.
How's everyone feeling?
Hungover.
Hungover. Casamigos.
Casamigos done did it.
You got the dark one or the light one?
I started buying the dark one because I don't drink Henny. So I've been buying. Henny is dirty, okay?
What? Hold on. We just gonna slander the name of Hennessy, like
Hennessy is dirty. If you drink Henny, you is a dirty bee.
you a super
guess I'm
bougie.
dirty.
Yo, fair. Hold on. We're slandering
That's
Henny
mine
now. Are we really slandering Henny? Like,
Bro, I don't like Henny. It
hold
tastes
on.
nasty.
Anything possible? Like, we're really slandering Henny?
Ain't no anything possible.
Just because
over here.
Casamigos came out, hold on. You always was fuck Hennessy, or
I've always been fuck
okay,
Hennessy.
cool. Because
And
niggas,
Douce. They taste nasty to
niggas
me.
just dropping Hennessy off like, yo, Hennessy wasn't the wave like 2 years ago.
Or maybe it's that I'm not a cognac person. It could be that because I don't like Douce either. It's
Like
nasty.
Douce. I remember when Douce had the Casamigos wave, when Douce had the black community in the chokehold.
But you see, I'm not one of those. I'm not a trending alcohol person. I've never tasted Azul. That's the fucking your motherfucking China vase shit. I haven't drunk that either.
Oh,
So I don't.
that was 2020. That was the drink of 2020. The Azuls
That's what I'm saying.
in the,
I don't-
19, in the
but-
1942.
That's what I'm saying. I don't even know what 1942 tastes like.
It's that big ass bottle that looked like a trophy.
I'm about to do some new shit.
I know
like
what they
mix
are.
Henny
I've just
with
never
the
tasted
Casamigo.
them.
You're gonna mix Henny
That
with
sounds good.
Casamigos.
Yes.
And, all right.
That do sound good.
So I'll
You
see
gonna
you.
be on your
You
ass,
gonna be.
bitch. Don't drive either after
Don't
you
do.
drink.
Don't do
You gonna look good on it.
Don't drink and we do not promote
gonna
drinking
have
and driving on this
You're
show.
gonna wake up pregnant
Nah.
or in jail. Like that's.
Pregnant in jail.
Henny and Casamigos.
She's gonna be pregnant in jail.
Pregnant in
Stop
prison.
her lie. Yo,
Yeah, they said Henny and
Pregnant in jail.
Casamigos.
Those are two combinations.
That's
you
two.
never want.
They were. That's
somebody needs to give Kenny his wine because Kenny over here looking tired today. Oh,
No sleepies.
We're going up.
so. What you want to go? So what we want to get into first? We
what
wanna-
brings you here today, young man? I heard you're into real estate. You want an Airbnb thing. You want to educate some of us people like me and Prez about that.
Why Airbnb? Why
Glad
Airbnb is
that you-
causing so much right now?
Well, I mean, it's very accommodatable for certain individuals. I say, me personally, my experience with Airbnb has been wonderful. You know what I'm saying it's generated a massive stream of income. You know what I'm saying, for me and mine. And I believe every which individual should educate themselves in these different, you know what I'm saying, real estate investments.
All right. I heard you.
Prez just want the Airbnb so he
About
could
yourself,
fucking
you,
it.
how about yourself? Have you stayed at any Airbnb?
Yeah,
He like the fucking them.
I'll stay here forever.
You like to fuck in
I've
these
done some of my
Airbnbs.
best work in hotel rooms and Airbnbs. Yeah. So
This nigga said some of his best work. What the fuck, you Picasso with the dick, nigga?
The mandingo.
Ladies,
You got the
I'm
pipe.
Picasso with the. Yeah, I've done some of my best work. Have some of my best performances in Airbnbs and hotel
oh, I
rooms.
hate
Oh
this
wow.
nigga.
Oh wow.
And what you mean? Like,
That's good to hear.
if you, you don't have. I'm not saying you don't have to clean up the room after you right? It's like it's not your spot, so you can just wild out.
See,
That's all I'm
niggas like
saying.
you couldn't rent an Airbnb for me.
I did it. Why?
So for a person like me who actually wants to get into the market of doing Airbnb, what would you say? Like, you know, it's real estate obviously, but what would be your take on it as far as like funding? How much it would take
To put in.
to put into it and things like that.
First and foremost, I would say you should be, well advised on maintenance of your own establishment. You know what I'm saying? Personally, we own a building in Jersey City.
Nice.
Jersey City.
We own a building in Jersey City. We own many properties also within these 5 boroughs and out of state.
That's what's
You know what I'm
up.
saying? Speaking on the establishment in Jersey City, that's that's broken down into different floors. There's 3 floors, and the floor that we're renting out is the top floor. So that has 2 rooms in there, and it's well maintained. Right now we're getting it re-renovated. This way, you know what I'm saying, we can make the stay more pleasing for the guests. So when you maintain an apartment building, it's easier than maintaining a whole home.
Okay.
Now, if you own a home, a 1-family, 2-family home, that'll take more maintenance. You know what I'm saying? So you can do things such as, you know what I'm saying, when you go and buy, like if you're, say for instance, you buy property and you want to, you're just looking to start the Airbnb, renovate it, you can find cheap materials, cheap lumber, cheap marbles.
I ain't gonna lie, I'm picking the Mexicans up from Home Depot when I'm ready to
wholesale.
do my Airbnb.
Can we say that?
You know
Like,
Disclaimer, but I'm picking the Mexicans up.
I'm picking Mexicans up, yo.
Bro, they be
people
doing good
might
work
work.
for the low. Fuck
Yeah.
that.
For the low, damn, like.
I don't got time to watch YouTube video. Like, I used to be so heavy into, not to cut you off, I used to be so heavy into the DIY shit. Fuck that. Find me a Mexican nigga somewhere, cause
And get the work done.
he gonna get the work done, and he ain't gonna fucking kill me. As far as finding, like, I ain't gotta have an arm and a leg and my fucking torso to pay the shit. You feel me? So yeah. But back to what you were saying.
Right, you never want to, they say work smarter, not harder.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? I feel like the Mexicans they got that down pat. You see what I'm saying? They do it in bunches. When you find these, these Spaniards working in this workforce in construction, manual labor, landscaping, you see that you'll never see just a one
They
or
work
2.
together.
You'll see a bunch of them
Be a
coming
team.
out
Birds of
that
a
truck.
feather
You know
flock
what I'm saying? You'll see a
together.
bunch of them as that team. So that's that's going to keep that property well maintained. 2 heads are better than 1, and 8 heads are better than none.
That's a fact.
What made you
You know
pick
what I'm saying?
Jersey City?
Yeah, what made you pick
for that
Jersey
spot?
City?
Truthfully, law enforcement in Jersey City is well commendable. You know what I'm saying? They're
Gotcha.
very laid back. You know what I'm saying? The taxes are lower. Cost of living is just lower than New York. You know what I'm saying?
That's
and
a
that's just a
fact.
fact.
Yeah, because I'm learning now.
It's right there in New
It's
York.
right there. Yeah. It's good that you said that because I'm learning now. I have this real estate lady that works with my family or whatever, and she was just telling my sister, like, yo, come to Wisconsin and buy some property because out there, the real estate laws and shit is way different from New York, and it's not, like New York is a headache doing real estate, but out there, it's like so calm and chillax and stuff like that.
Can you touch on that? What do you mean by that? Like as far as real estate, what do you mean? Buying properties?
It's just the buying of
commercial?
properties, whether it's commercial or residential, but it's the fact of like the laws in New York, right? For example, we had a whole pandemic, which, by the way, is the pandemic the reason why you got into the whole Airbnb thing, or?
The pandemic was one reason.
Okay.
Yes, why I did get into the Airbnb scene.
Okay.
Being that it shed a lot of different incentives.
Got you. Okay.
I'm saying it brought different incentives,
Incentives.
different opportunities,
Alright.
different market streams.
Got you.
And you know what I'm saying, in order to open up these doors
Doors.
that we all are you know what I'm saying, are all in front of.
All right, so hold on the door store. So back to what I was saying is that, let's just say in New York, right, the whole pandemic or whatever, people couldn't evict people because, of course, it was, I call it an endemic, but okay. People lost their jobs, things like that. They couldn't pay their rent. In New York State, it's not easy to evict a tenant. You have to go through the whole process
Right.
with the courts, and they give them extended stays and whatever. Right. So you can come to the agreement of they're gonna pay up or they gotta go. I'm thinking when she's saying real estate laws is like in Wisconsin, fucking 24 hours, your ass is out if you don't pay. You feel me? And not even that, like I think too, it's like the tax thing, just closing, and like I'm learning a lot about this stuff now. Okay. So I'm thinking the laws in Wisconsin is what she's referring to is different because it's less of a headache. In New York, to close, it takes 30 to 45 days. Right. And then in most states, it don't take 30 to 45 days. I got friends that I seen them house shopping fucking yesterday, and by Monday they got their key and they closed on the house. So I'm
Wisconsin?
thinking, no,
As far as-
they in North Carolina and the South and stuff. But I'm saying like
other states
she
relax.
I think other states the real estate is a little different than New York.
It is.
Period.
You know,
overall.
New York is fast paced.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? New York is fast paced. It's much slower down there.
That's true.
When you go down south, it's much slower down there. They got bigger properties, you know.
Got
and
you.
It's a variant thing.
Variant. Got you. So when you say open doors, what other doors has Airbnb business? Like what was? Because you saying open doors, I'm like, what fucking doors is he talking about besides a house or a building?
I'm speaking on the pandemic itself. You know what I'm saying? The
okay, I
pandemic,
got you.
Trump had it to where he passed, many laws
Got you.
for people in certain positions that want to better themselves.
Got you.
For minorities, people.
Try
less
to tell
fortunate.
people.
You know what I'm saying?
Try to tell
And
folks. Wait, disclaimer. Don't be. Don't. I don't know what you about to say. Don't say it. On this show. Don't listen.
listen, me myself, I'm not from this country.
Where you
I was
from?
born in Nigeria.
I knew you looked like a little fucking.
You trying to get us canceled? Like, disclaimer on what she said.
First of all, my grandfather is Nigerian and Chinese, so mind your business. I can say what I want.
90 countries where you from? Like,
No, my grandparents.
Nobody.
My
Don't
grandparents.
hurt nobody.
My grandfather is Nigerian Chinese. My grandmother is a Jewish, Irish, Scottish white woman. Like, what you want me to do? And then
where did Jamaican come from?
my mom was born in Jamaica. My father was born in Jamaica, but my father's half Chinese and my mother's mixed with white. That's where all that ethnic shit come from.
The more you know, like.
So I can say, I'm not saying I can say what I want. It's just a joke. Like, I gotta lighten up. But you did look like you come from the motherland. You do look like wealth.
Straight from the motherland.
Look like wow.
That
Straight
that
from the
skin
mother-
looking
don't let
real
nobody
rich
tell you
over there.
different.
But interesting. So
Yeah.
you see, I like that though because I hate that I was born in America and I'm from England. I don't say I'm American. I'm British. Anyway,
Speak
I'm
that.
British.
Let
I
me
don't
hear
come from
something.
here. I don't know you lot.
Look a little British.
I'm British.
Let me hear something.
I'm sorry. I refuse to say I'm American, but
I go to other countries to say I'm black, and I'm like, oh, you're American? Nah.
You know, there's a
Nah.
lot of Nigerians in England.
oh
Than
yeah,
the Europeans.
Yeah,
As far as the
definitely.
Europeans, a lot of Nigerians.
definitely, especially in Paris, well, France. Yeah, There's a
You'll
lot.
find my people spread out throughout the nation.
Got you. So it's crazy that you say that because I know a lot of the times, like, people like, oh, Americans is lazy, this, that, the third, whatever, da, 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 da. People come here from this country and, you know, they take advantage of stuff and they do what they have to do. So I like the fact that you said, I'm not from here, but, you know, Trump put niggas in a position to do
know what I'm
X, Y,
saying?
and Z, and you took that shit and you ran with it.
Right.
Because I know a nigga, like that meme on social media where it say, I know a nigga in a Honda with fucking Gucci, all this shit, whatever, and then I know a nigga, no, saying it wrong. The nigga in the Honda got 100K,
Millions.
and the nigga in the BMW got like $5 in his pocket.
I mean,
Right.
Like, you feel me?
That's
So
a fact.
I
That's a
fuck
fact.
with that.
There's
But
right now, there's a dude
That
in
speaks
Balenciaga
steps.
sneakers asking for a swipe on the train. Like, it's always like that. Like,
and it always gotta be on fucking 42nd Street or 125th. I hate that shit, yo.
Y'all can't.
I hate that shit with a passion. Like, my nigga.
Asking for a
What we was
swipe on
saying
the
Better
last
sell
week?
them sneakers.
Sell your shit if you know you really need the money, my nigga. Go
I be-
put them Balenciagas on Offer Up or Poshmark or some
to be
shit.
honest with you, anytime I'm on the train and I see a nigga bumming, I look at the shoes. And if he got on some shit that costs more than mine, I'm not giving him $1. Like,
Right.
I'm done.
I'm dead ass. Like, like your priorities is fucked up. You don't need this money. You getting this? You getting this somewhere? You
I've
just
stopped
fucking
giving
up.
out money to homeless people. I've stopped.
But
You know
I
what I'm
prefer
saying?
to buy
Any
them
which
food.
one.
Yeah.
And if they don't take the
Yeah.
food, then they didn't want the money.
Exactly
That's a
right
fact,
They
there.
wanted it to get
I'll
high.
just offer to buy you food. If you don't want to take the food, it's exactly as she said right there. I second
Supplying
that.
your
Some of these dudes
I'll
on the
say
train
that.
asking for change ain't homeless. They just ain't got no money. I ain't doing this for no basketball team. I ain't doing this for no church. I'm just trying to get money in my pocket. Y'all know the
And you'll
speech.
never be
Y'all
able to
know
tell
the
either.
speech.
Get some
You'll never be able to
Balenciagas.
tell.
So what made you come to America? Like,
Well,
long you been
we
here?
migrated here based on, you know what I'm saying, changing atmosphere. know what I'm saying? When you're originated from somewhere, and then you have families spread out, it make, you know what I'm saying?
I might have to check if we related after the show.
We came here, my aunt was already established here.
Got you.
As a nurse, she was already established here. She owned already her properties, and she brought us out here.
Oh, so you come from a family of real estate people.
You know what I'm saying? You can put us in that boat.
Got you. So
Put us in that boat.
what would you advise to, like, you know, this show is really geared for everybody, but my main target is the people in our generation and the generations after us, because I feel like it's a lot of nonsense on TV and even the podcast. There's a lot of bullshit. So I feel like we don't really have nobody to represent us and to show us, you know. So I like the fact that you into real estate. And you how old?
I'm 27 years of age.
Get the fuck out of here. He doing better than me. Shit. But that's what's up. Like, that's different.
It's a good age to start.
It's a good age to start. It definitely is. Because I feel like, you know, from my generation, because I'm 37, and down, I feel like we wilding the fuck out, and niggas is
you make
losing their
37 look
mind.
good.
Oh, thank you.
You make it look easy.
And she got 8 kids.
What? You got 8 kids. I take you
Yeah.
out.
Plus, I'm a mother of 8. So it's like I want women to understand that you can have multiple children and still get out there and
Get the bag.
what you want to do, especially that motherfucking bag, bitch, because the kids can't feed themselves.
Right.
But, you know. So,
Yeah,
but
absolutely.
anyways, what else do you do besides real estate?
I own my own business. I've recently founded a recording company, Chase Mill Records. You can find us on major platforms as Instagram. You can go in there, you'll see our link to our shop there. It's opening soon. I'm a big advocate in good service.
Gotcha.
All right? I'm a big advocate in the fact that every man should be able to provide just in definition.
Y'all, and
So
he's
you should be able to
27 years
provide
old. Ladies,
the
y'all might
right
want to
way.
slide in his Instagram DMs later.
You know what I'm saying? This being said, we're working on our shop now. If you go on our Instagram, Chase Mill Records, you'll see the link there. It's opening soon. We're gonna have it open to the public real soon. You can catch
Gotcha.
us also on Facebook at Oh I Did It.
Oh, I did it.
Oh,
I did it. I
saying?
like that.
I like that. So
Oh,
you got
I
a
did it.
studio
That's what's
space, real estate, anything else you want to like get into? Like any other ventures you trying to get into?
As far as broadening my horizon, I'm also a big advocate in, you know what I'm saying, self-worth and self-maintenance. So what I want to do is I want to grow my foundation in this recording label. So that's my sole purpose. That's my sole purpose.
So you're looking for
to make sure I bring good music to the public.
I'm loving this.
You're looking for artists? How many you
Because, you know,
got?
Poshii do a little rapping and
Currently,
singing.
Yeah.
You know,
And we could
have
put Prez in the
prospects. We have a few
background with his
prospects
afro.
At the time being. I'm looking for an engineer and a producer in collaboration. I'm looking for somebody that's willing to dedicate their time and effort, you know what I'm saying, and build a foundation alongside the goals and aspirations that I have.
Got you.
So that's why you came in here with all those music questions. Like, yo, what y'all be listening to?
Y'all listening to it, right? Like,
He's trying to take
Oh, you feel me?
Yeah,
I love how he was trying to avoid talking about real estate, but
Nah, you trying to take the
we gonna
temperature
talk
of the
about that real
room. So
estate.
like, you trying to see like, okay, you got 1, 2, 3, 4 people in here. You trying to see like
It feel good.
what's on people's playlists, and then try to like divide it down the middle. Yeah, I respect it.
So what's on your
I
playlist? Because you're Nigerian and shit. So what you listening
What
to?
you listening to? Word.
Well, I admire the Wiz the Kid.
Wiz the
Wiz
Kid.
Kid.
That's my
That's
geyser
good.
right
What?
there. I fuck with
I
him.
admire him.
Him and Burn the Boy and
Burna
Chase
Boy.
Forever is my.
I feel like if you get an artist that is like Latin or do Afro beats, you got a cheat code.
That's a fact.
You got a cheat code.
That's
Like
a
they
fact.
do crazy numbers because it's international
That's a
music.
fact.
So like
Yeah.
they'll play the fuck out of Afro beats and like
Better believe that.
in Europe, out here, the islands, and then the same with Latin music. They'll play it in the islands.
Yeah.
They'll play it in Europe. Like it's crazy.
Yeah, definitely, man. And I'm glad you touched on that. Afro beats, they tend to broadcast that nationwide.
Yeah.
You'll find artists going on tour, it's not the same. You know what I'm saying? It's not the same.
That's why you see all the rappers trying to jump on the Afrobeat shit.
Yeah.
Like, they're trying to jump on the wave.
It's because it's relatable, you know what I'm saying? You'll find a lot of Nigerians and Africans, you know what I'm saying, all over the world, as we mentioned. As we, you know what I'm saying, as we mentioned earlier, you'll find a lot of Africans in England, in London, you know what I'm saying, places in Bordeaux, things of that nature.
Yeah. You know what's crazy, though? Because growing up, you know, in America, it was this thing, oh, you African booty scratcher, you this, that, the third, and the other. Like, people really made fun of Africans. And I had this friend of mine, her name is Cynthia Poshii, she's from Africa. And people used to tease her a lot. And me and her used to fight every day in elementary school because niggas used to tease her. But for some reason, I don't know, I think I was a little pretty cute little light-skinned, long-haired motherfucker. So niggas
cute.
always take it out on me. But anyways, neither here nor there. But we always used to get into it. And me personally, without even knowing that my grandfather was Nigerian and Chinese, I always been into Afrobeats and Afro music. And people like, oh, you weird, you listen to this, you listen to that. I can show you, well, he got my phone. I can show you my playlist. You like, what the fuck? Then all of a sudden, Davido comes to America and everybody all of a sudden is an Afrobeats expert specialist. Like, everybody, so how do you feel about that? Like,
I feel like it's a good thing. You know, I feel like people should be open to new things. You know what I'm saying? It's a sort of beauty in embracing your emotion. It's a collaborative kind of beauty. You know what I'm saying? When you look at things, and it can scare you, but you embrace it and you open your mind to it. You know what I'm saying? I bet you listen to David all the time now.
no, I don't.
No, you don't?
No.
Oh, okay.
My choice of music would be Wizkid, Burna Boy, Tiwa Savage, and oh my gosh, they sing "Slow Down." It's two guys, and P Square. I'm not because to me,
P-Square.
I like to find things on my own. I don't want what's trending, so I don't. You look at my playlist. I may have a Davido song, but I don't really listen to him like that because I feel like he's mainstream.
What would you say is the difference between P Square and Davido?
Well, personally, I feel like P Square, they rap and sing about the struggles in Africa and then how they elevated and things like that. I feel like Davido was just always on this, I'ma get money, nigga. Da, 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 da. He don't, to me, I don't hear his struggles in his music. I can't relate to him.
What if he's not struggling no more?
What?
What if he's not struggling no more and he's just like, I got rich.
Even if he's not struggling no more,
I got luxury music now. Like that happens though.
It does, but it's like even with the rap music, like I listen to music that I feel like I can relate to.
Right.
Yeah.
If I can't relate to it, then it's like,
Yeah,
I
that's
got
true.
a nice beat, got a nice hook, but whatever.
I be
Suck
asking
my
that shit-
dick, excuse my language, because I don't got one, but
I be asking
you
that shit
know.
to R&B singers. There's a lot of R&B singers, like their best music comes from breakups. So then when they fall in love and they like happy, music sound different. So I be like, yo, what y'all do when like, okay, your first two albums, you was broken up, you was single.
Like artists. Every time he get back with Ella, his music get trash.
Yeah, you can keep that. Like,
But then when he not with Ella, it's still trash, but it be some fire trash.
I told you why I can't rock with. But
It be some fire
because
trash,
I feel
though.
like they did A Boogie dirty because they gave him the city. They be like, yo, the city is yours. But I feel like he wasn't the guy, and I feel like his singing is kind of like mid, and his rapping is kind of like mid.
So
And it's mad other artists I listen to that
Alright.
do the same shit. Like you
Like
got Dirk.
Akon? What about Akon?
but he not from New York.
No, he's not from New York. I said you got not the fact that they gave him the city, but it's like it's artists that do his style of music better. You got Don Toliver, Roddy Ricch,
That's a fact.
Lil Durk,
a
St.
fact.
John.
I love St.
I
John.
love St. John is fire.
I don't want to be your Monica Lewinsky, sir, but can I get
It's
a
like
Coke
you got
t-shirt or
guys doing
something?
the same shit he doing. P&B Rock, Tory Lanez.
That's
It's
a
like
fact.
yo, you got these dudes doing the same shit you doing, and it's like yo, we hear you. It's like nah, you not.
Nah.
You ain't it. Them guys got it.
So how do you feel about Acapella Grade representing New York and taking over and putting Uptown and Westchester back on the map?
I
Because
like
you know
it.
he represent the Bronx, Uptown, and he
I
represent
mean,
Mount Vernon.
he shot the video in the right area. Like, if you went, like, that side of the Bronx, I'm from there. Like, I used to live, like, near 241st. I'm from Gun Hill Road. So if you make that type of record, that side of the Bronx gonna fuck with it. And I feel like a reggae, soca, that type of style, like in the summer, late July, you come up with that. Like, it's actually been out, but he shot the video like late July. Like, yeah. I fucks with it. I want to see what else he got, but I fucks with it.
Oh, he got some fire for that ass, but
I want to see what that. That's my thing though. Like you got like you put out some fire shit. Not even at the one hit wonder.
He's not a one hit.
I'm not saying that he a one hit wonder. I'm saying when you put out the first record that's fire, I want to see what else you got.
That's true.
Because if you got some shit that's more fire, like
But think about it. He used to write for Chris Brown and a couple other artists. It's like when before Neo came out, Neo was writing for Beyonce, these people, that
same
people.
for like St. John. St. John wrote for mad niggas.
That's
They
what I'm
said,
saying.
yo, so don't.
So it's they time, and then when they come out, it's their time to come out.
You got Rico Love, you got Victoria Monet. You got mad singers.
The Dream. What happened to him anyway?
Christina Milian. Fuck that
she
nigga.
Fucked that nigga up.
Fuck that nigga pockets up.
I haven't heard anything from him.
In years. Like, but yeah, it's mad singers that they were just songwriters and they're like, yo, fuck these niggas. I'ma just go in the booth.
What do you think of Gallus though, Liz? Like, do you think that's like, you know how Drake had Controller like a couple summers ago?
Yeah.
I was like,
Do you think Gallus it could be bigger than Controller, or like is it the new Controller to you, or?
Nah, I don't think nobody's better than Drake.
No,
I love
she
Drake.
a Drake fan. Drake couldn't get his girl some water.
He's not giving you the AUX chord.
Fiji,
Not at all. I'm not listening. Like I can listen to Drake, but not like all the time. Like
Nah, I listen to different rappers and that give me that vibe, especially driving and all that. And shout out to Chinese Kitty with that Lit Bitch song.
Boy, she's so
All that.
ratchet. She's like all that. You know she from the Bronx, cause she like all that.
Right.
I don't got my nails done today. I feel so like
yeah, we're not giving Betty Ross the AUX score
at all.
Girl, about to smash somebody.
all the
yesterday.
dolls, Asian doll.
Yeah, she was about to go crazy yesterday.
I ain't gonna hold. Let me tell you how retarded I am, right? So shout out to Hustle Hard Management. I went to SOBs for my first time, right? And it's so crazy because I have the videos on my phone.
That's your first time going to SOBs?
When Asian Doll first came out. Paulie, shout out to you. So he had us come through or whatever. And Asian Doll, I guess SOBs is like the blueprint to you becoming something
It's
big.
a stepping stone. Like you gotta do SOBs.
Yeah.
If you do SOBs, you
Then
on
you
your way
lit.
to bigger things.
Yeah, that's a fact.
My son going through my phone. He like, Ma, you don't know who this is? That's Asian Doll. And my daughters, I'm like, no. And Y&M Melly, may they free that man. Well,
that's
then
a
again,
fact.
I don't
Shout out
know. They
Y&M
said
Melly.
you did some shit.
Hey,
But
that man
anyway,
We're not getting into that.
disclaimer. But it's like, it's crazy because when she was performing, I'm like, everybody, and I just cannot get into Asian Doll. I cannot get into her music. But then when I don't get fucked by none of that shit came out, I said, oh shit.
Sometimes you just need
Like-
that. You need that record, like, and she that fit her, like.
Nah, it definitely.
But that's
fit
another
her.
thing with me, like, you got that. I need to hear more, like.
But it ain't and there's no more after that.
Yeah,
That's the shit I don't like.
Like the new artists will have that one record and they'll remix that shit like nine times. Like, my
times,
nigga, we don't
right.
give a fuck. Where's the new shit at? Like,
Right. So like Hip Hop Mike said, you want to be unique and just give people that vibe. You know what I'm saying? Like what is special about your music versus, you know, other people's music.
the thing about like the word vibe that kills me when someone says, yo, like they not like, yo, I don't like their lyrics, but like they're the vibe. It's like, they got good production and like they flow fire, but what they saying is bullshit. Anytime someone listen to anyone that says, yo, I fuck with her, like she the vibe, like the beats and shit that they got, the production is like A1, but like what she's saying on the beats is bullshit. So I'll be looking out for that shit too.
So speaking of that, how do you feel about like Tory Lanez? And since we on this music shit real quick, the other day he posted something because you know they try to take my nigga Tory out, but West Indian people, you can't stop them.
No.
Anyways, like he was saying something, you know, basically like they tried to take me out. They didn't. To me, I think he has a nice catalog, and people be sleeping and talking
Tory
wild
Lanez
shit.
is nice. He just got he's
Short
a-
man issues.
Yeah, he got issues. I feel like The next shit ain't going away nowhere, and there's people that's always not gonna fuck with him because of that situation. Like,
but look at Chris Brown. They said Chris Brown beat Rihanna.
Chris Brown had to go through a lot though. Chris Brown went through.
Not really.
Nah, Chris Brown did. He went through a lot. Like, yo, there was a time when niggas was really fucking with Chris Brown, like, and it was he was in that same category, but Tory was like, he makes fire music.
I don't know about y'all, but I still was listening to Chris Brown. Even though he's so-called black me on the eye.
No, it's the whole time niggas was fucking with Chris Brown.
And when Tory shot Megan in the foot, I still was bumping Tory.
To deserve that.
But that it's the same shit that Tory is kind of going through. Like, okay, Rihanna did that and came like this global superstar, and it's like, okay, Meg ain't going nowhere, so it's like they're always gonna be there. And the fact that
did he just say Meg ain't going?
She not like
that.
Why you say that?
She not going as long as Tory Lanez is doing music, he's always gonna have to deal with the fact that that situation with Meg. So niggas is gonna need a Meg Thee Stallion feature. Like, okay, I'm putting this album together. I say you start.
You saying Meg is not? I've been hearing a whole bunch of Megan Thee Stallion tracks everywhere.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So say you're signing artists and you're putting together like, okay, you got artist A, he's putting together his album, his project, and it's like, he might need a Megan Thee Stallion feature in the future that might like take his career to another stratosphere. So it's like, this Tory Lanez song is fire, but if I put that out, I might be taking money out my pocket because like she rolling with Jay-Z, with Rock Nation, is mad. Other celebrities that's fucking with her, other artists that's fucking with her. So they'll see you on the track with Tory and be like, you know what? You did that Tory Lanez track. I can't fuck with you because I can't sacrifice that relationship with Megan Thee Stallion.
I feel like that shit is so corny to me. Business is business.
That's what they do though.
Like, and it's so stupid. Like, black people, we our own worst enemies because it's like me and Liz. Not saying that's not gonna happen because it ain't gonna happen, but we gonna get into an argument after the show or some shit, and then she presents something to Prez, and then Prez be like, "Oh, you was arguing like you're losing bread over dumb shit."
Right.
That's how people.
Not saying that all money is good money, but business is business.
That's how people play politics, though. Like
that shit is dumb.
But that's what happens in the industry.
Well, you're not an entrepreneur if you got a beef. You know what I'm saying?
They play
stopping the bread.
They play politics though.
Right.
Like, oh, you did this song with this person. I can't rock with you. That. It happens, especially in hip hop.
And then that song, okay, and that's what I'm saying. Like, okay, what I had said last week with the Jeff Hoffman thing, that's what I'm saying is stupid because again, me and her could get into it, and then you tell her you don't want to work with her because me and her got into it. Then she goes off and she do some venture and she banks 2.6 mil, and it's like, damn, nigga, I lost out. You feel me? Like dumb shit. Yeah. I'm gonna tell y'all right now, y'all not taking no money out of my kids' mouths. So you could beef whatever who the fuck you beefing with.
Yeah.
I'm gonna still do my business. I don't care how you feel.
Right.
It could be man, woman, child, Jesus, like, his slippers, whoever, yay, I don't care.
That's what I feel like is happening with Tory. I feel like Tory is still making like bread, he's still prospering, but I feel like people still is on that, yo, you got this situation with Meg, I ain't really fucking with you like that. I mean, the baby jumped out and did it, but now he got his own situation.
The baby be
But you know what I don't like in these instances? There are men who are victims of domestic violence, right?
Now you tongue tied this week. You see, I ain't laugh at you.
Last week
you see, right?
Nigga, you want to laugh, just laugh. Well, I said domestic.
You said some shit.
Well, all right. There are men who are victim of domestic violence, right?
Yeah.
So in that situation, she a big bitch. I'm sorry. Tory, I'm 5'3", and that nigga look like he's shorter than me.
But still, it ain't gonna play.
I'm not justifying what he did.
It's not gonna play.
But niggas don't really know like what she did. At least he shot her in her foot. Not justifying it.
I can't.
But he shot her in her foot.
Nah, but
nigga, you was watching fucking what's that movie?
With
Monique and them and Eddie Murphy and the nigga shot her in the fucking toe. She was like, you shot my big.
Monique is not in Harlem.
No, not Monique. Harlem Nights, but it was Della. Yeah. Anyway, but you knew what the fuck I was talking about.
Can you apologize to the family of Della Reed?
I'm sorry, Della Reed. I ain't gonna hold you. Listen,
the family in the estate of Della Reed. We apologize from this podcast. You a whole legend out here. You a whole that because Monique did it in the Buster video, the Pastor Cavosi.
That's
shit.
why. See, but that's what it was.
Yeah.
I'm so sorry to her family. No disrespect. She actually did such a tremendous job in Harlem Nights. I actually loved her character the most in Harlem Nights.
Yeah, like,
Shout out Monique.
but still,
and then, shout out Monique for playing her, reiterating her character in the Busta Rhymes video. But anyways, like, that's what I'm saying. Like, you, bruh.
We don't even know what happened. So, like, what we like. To me, I think they both like fucking up because I feel like
she a big one. Bro, I'm 5'3", so I know I have to look up to Meg Thee Stallion. Meg, I love you, by the way.
Yes.
There's no shade and none of that. But I feel like people coming at this man and we really don't know what happened. Again, like what I was saying earlier, we don't know what people do when they with they demons.
That's the truth.
So
I feel
niggas
like,
don't know what happened with going behind closed doors. So
both of them was told they can't talk about the case. So I feel like one, the LAPD got to do something. Like either y'all gonna charge the dude, y'all gonna take him to court, or y'all gonna let him go. I feel like they just sitting on it.
They back together though?
Nah.
They not back together?
Nah.
Rumpelstiltskin and Sleeping Beauty is not back together.
Nah, they not.
Stuff for a lot. I gotta.
Nah, they not. Nah,
disclaimer.
They not. Nah, you might need that.
You don't remember Rumpelstiltskin in elementary?
He's mad tiny.
Little leprechaun nigga. And he kept tricking the people them.
That's my bro, though.
I fuck with Megan Tory, though. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm just an asshole sometimes.
But yeah, I feel like the LAPD gotta do their job. Like if you charge them, take them to court.
But do they ever do their fucking job? Did anybody find out who killed Tupac and Big? Like, come on.
Tupac got killed in Vegas. They solved that. They solved both them shits. They just say want to say, yo, we solved it. Both dudes that did it dead. So,
bruh,
here's the settlement. That's what they did. Like, I ain't gonna hold you, but
it would have been still, you know what I'm saying? There would have still been rage over those two artists.
But I feel like I feel like with artists,
so it's understandable.
They gotta is so random.
Nah, because I feel like with both of them, even like all artists, like Tory Lanez is kind of reacting to what people with the blogs on social media be saying. Like, yo, just ignore. Like, it's so simple to like ignore niggas, like especially on social media. You don't have to respond.
I told you my clapbacks is ready, and I'm not even nowhere near Tory Lanez and Meg Thee Stallion status.
You can't.
But let me tell y'all, motherfuckers, when this podcast blow up. Yeah. And they start having us in the shade room and all this shit, I clap the fuck back. So tread lightly.
Just let that, because
that's good. That's good.
Somebody
that's
goes
good.
No, somebody
not have a voice.
Somebody's going to go viral every day.
But why do I have to? This is my thing, though.
I'm not saying you don't.
Why should celebrities have to let people? I understand.
No, you can clap back, but I'm saying
words don't hurt, sticks and stones and all that shit. But sometimes, because even for me, I'm experiencing that. Like, a lot of my friends, even earlier, she be calling me the GOAT, and I'm like, what are you talking about? Shut the fuck up. A lot of my friends say I'm the GOAT, I'm this, I'm that, and I realized, like, I became very humble over the years. Not saying that being humble is not a good thing. That's an excellent thing. But sometimes when you become too humble, people try to play you.
I deal with that too. Like, you gotta let you gotta flex.
You gotta be balanced, basically.
Nigga, what?
You gotta know when to draw back. That's what it is. You gotta know when.
Let me tell y'all. Don't let them go.
Here's my thing. When I say like, yo, celebrities, just like, when you go viral for some shit, some shit that's some bullshit, like, niggas gonna at you, say what they want, but at the same time, when you start feeding into it, it's like an endless cycle.
But you have to remember that people are human too.
I feel you.
I'm not saying clap back to anything.
You gonna end up doing that.
You finna get some fucking clapbacks from me. Fuck that.
You gonna end up doing that.
It's easy
because people are human.
Listen, honestly.
People are human, and my thing is, you don't know, like, all right. Like, what's this girl? They always fucking saying something to her. She a little fucking annoying. I ain't gonna lie. Masika, Mashayla, however the fuck you say your name.
Chica.
I love her clapbacks. I ain't gonna lie. But you don't gotta clap back to everything, like I said. But it's like people say stuff, and we don't know these people. We don't know their everyday lives. Right. So when somebody comes on the internet and say X, Y, and Z and da-da-da-da, and then we come and we start bashing her and this, that. We don't know, like, her self-esteem level. We don't know how we
Right.
make these people
Exactly.
feel. You feel me?
Exactly.
People be fucking committing
Wanna be
suicide
considerate
off
of
of
that.
being
Right.
bullied on the internet.
Yeah.
Even
Yeah.
though when we was growing up, I don't think that really was a thing.
Niggas had actual.
But society
no,
has
no
been so
disrespect to internet.
conditioned.
Niggas had niggas in their classroom bullying them like some big nigga like picking on you. Like
I ain't never gonna hold you. I was a bully when I was
Nah,
younger.
like,
I'm
that's
sorry,
why I
y'all.
was like,
You
yo,
used to call people African booty scratching and everything.
Bro, no.
because I
No
feel like,
lie, in middle school, I swear they wrote higher learning. They wrote that shit because of my ass. You see how in the cafeteria they had the Asians on this side, the black kid. Bro, I got niggas that could verify this shit.
yo, fam, yo.
Niggas were scared to go outside during the lunch period
about
because of
it.
me.
Oh,
Because I had the black kids ran the school, y'all. Fuck that. I'm sorry. We ran, and I went to 82. Bro, I got kicked out 7th grade year. I had to go back to Catholic school because they called my mother the last day of school like, yo, your daughter's a menace. She cannot come back. Bro, because I really had it like the black kids run this shit. You white take your ass on that side. You just go on that side.
Yeah,
So I ain't gonna say act like I wasn't a bully. I was a fucking bully.
It's like she's running the yard. Like,
Right, right.
She's the bully, and I got bullied in high school.
You got
So,
bitch, that's because
And
you ain't hang
Walton.
with me. That's because you ain't hang with
But you
me.
ain't
y'all went
finished
to the
my
same high
story.
school?
Because if you was hanging with me, you wouldn't have got bullied.
No, I called the bitch a crackhead. That's what I said, and then I lift the bitch up. She was mad taller than me, though. Yo, it was
I ain't gonna lie, they used to try us
crazy.
in freshman year. I got my
With the shit.
reputation because I was a
Would
freshman.
you put her down hard or soft?
No, in Walton, you had to do that though.
She was surprised.
Because
She
my
was
freshman year, I had to lay a senior out. We was at the table talking and she said something. I said, what the fuck you looking at? You got a face up? I'm mad little. I jumped on the lunch table and decked that bitch in her face and ate her out after that. To the point, people that know me from my block was like, yo, I'm gonna just be your friend. Niggas is like, I'm gonna be your friend.
Yes.
Niggas ain't want no smoke. But I'm not saying I'm the biggest and the baddest, but fuck that.
Nah, my
He
thing,
got it, though.
so back to internet
Clapping
bullying.
back.
So back to internet bullying. Like you said,
Stop
you was
for
bullying.
Allah.
You was bullying the people. In
But
the
I didn't
streets.
know no better, so
Nah, okay,
correction,
okay,
people.
okay.
I'm not a bully now, and I will fuck a bully up.
What I'm saying.
But I didn't know no better. I was young and dumb.
Like what I'm saying, because we was before the internet, so it's like we had real bullies. Like, yo, we gotta like see this nigga in school. All right, on the internet, you could just log off and block it. Like I always like, yo, why you even block?
But why I gotta log the fuck off my
No.
account?
Why
and
you
block
ain't just
people?
block
All right,
them?
the blocking thing is cool. But let me tell you why I don't like blocking people. Because I want you to fucking see my elevation.
good I'm doing.
you
But some bullies gotta go. Like, because I've been seeing.
I want you to see
I've
my
seen
growth.
some
I wanna
cases
pull
where
up
like
on
internet bullying went
Let's
too
talk
far.
about the blocking thing.
She said she want to pull up on people. Bitch, me is like 30-something years old.
So what?
Them pulling up days is
I don't give
over.
a shit.
I'm lying.
that's
It
because she
depends
real.
on what I gotta pull up on you
I'm
for.
not-
That's what's real.
Unless
You know what I'm saying?
like I'm owed like crazy amounts of money, or you like mess with my family, I'm not pulling up on you. Like,
Yeah, that's
if a person says some
That
crazy
depends.
shit to me on the internet, I'm gonna just like to me like.
I think it takes a different kind of vibe, you know what I'm
it
saying,
depends.
to actually pull up on somebody.
But
So the
now,
pull up is real. You can't ever deny the pull up.
you know why it's more it's
You can't
happening
never
more
deny it.
now. It's because we came before the internet, so it's like we take that shit as a joke. Now these kids
Exactly.
raised in this internet
Exactly.
age, they see
Yeah,
people
they-
actually. Okay,
People
yo,
lose their lives
Yo,
over
I
the
hate you.
internet.
This is that and the third. I pull up, and 10 minutes later, dudes pull up. Now
Yeah.
it's like,
Yo,
fam,
I ain't gonna
like
hold
I never
you.
got that. Like, yo, you gotta,
Let me tell you.
we gotta agree on an address, like, fam.
No,
like,
and that shit is real. I ain't
what
even
kind of
gonna
shit?
hold
What kind
you.
of shit is that?
That's why so that's what I'm saying. That's why you can't ever deny the pull up. You know what I'm saying? Anything done face to face, you can never deny a face card. You can't forget about it.
And I ain't gonna hold you. I was taking my daughter
As
to
you
the.
said, these kids nowadays, they just
Yo, they
taking things for
different. I
granted.
was
They-
taking my daughter to the store, not to cut you off one day, and these two niggas, one got the baby in the stroller, the baby mother holding the other kid, and then there's another dude running from across the street, and they doing all that extra shit. I'm like, yo, what the fuck? All I heard was that shit you was talking on Facebook, my nigga? What's that shit you was talking on Facebook? I'm like, oh,
See what I'm saying?
Real
That's
with
with the
you
fucking
get caught
kids
up right there
though,
with
like.
your kids. With your kids, right
But
there.
people just they
All
just
cousin
be
on
falling
Facebook,
into that monster. I can't do it.
broadcast or
Like,
whatever it is you was
I
trying to
might
say.
laugh at somebody
Say it now.
if they really was like, yo, I'm gonna put like why? Like yo,
You got so much mouth on the internet, you could do the same thing in person.
Exactly.
I ain't gonna hold you. Last year,
and it shouldn't be any different.
True, but it
should never be no different.
That's the internet. Like I stopped taking people serious on the internet because a lot of people are keyboard warriors. Like they'll, like
you know what my thing is?
If Instagram or all these social media sites like LinkedIn, if they drop their IP address for like your comments, mad people ain't commenting the shit they commenting. Like if they said, okay,
it makes you wonder why.
Because they can't do that. But I'm just saying. Like if they dropped where your address was at when you commented some crazy shit, they not going for it. Like
so, now you I ain't gonna lie, I dropped my address a few times in the text message.
You gotta now
bitch pull up. But
your own,
now I wouldn't do that because I'm living different.
Now you gotta be on tippy toes for your. Now you gotta watch when you on live.
Yeah, if they knew where he was at anytime you want to. People wouldn't react or wild out on the internet. Like niggas be really on the internet on some like
flexing.
I do this, I do like we don't take that shit
and
serious.
run into the wrong motherfucker. You know what's my new thing though? Because I used to be that person. I played this game called IMVU.
Oh yeah,
and
it's still out.
Bitches on there is different. Like they take that game for real life or some shit.
Yeah.
So I had this one girl called IMVU. I play IMVU and SL. Fuck y'all. Y'all play Call of Duty and all that other shit.
What is IMVU? What is that?
It was supposed to be a virtual dating app, but I take that shit as an escape from reality.
Y'all doing a virtual dating app?
I don't date on the app. It's supposed to be a virtual dating app, but people turned it into a game. Like Facebook and Instagram is supposed to be for business and marketing, but people use it for other platforms. So the girls on there, they take IMVU way too fucking serious, bro. And on many instances, I've had it where, bitch, drop your addy. I'ma pull up. Bitch, you in fucking Georgia. What you about to do? Drop to fucking to New York to come fight me?
So you telling me that
I dropped my address in fucking inboxes many a times, and the bitch ain't never pull up. But you know what my new thing is? Bitch, drop them bank account statements.
Right.
You wanna argue? Niggas hate that shit.
Right.
So, folks, instead of dropping addresses and telling people can fight you, tell them drop them bank statements. Tell them to drop that fucking IRA. See what they say then. Because it's really not worth it fighting and losing your life over some dumb internet shit.
The fact that what that shit called? The IMDU. What's that shit? IMVU. So how the IMVU, whatever that shit's called, how that community is just as you could have definitely just walked around. Like,
honestly,
you all in the shot.
Fucking camera.
Yo, like how like the Call of Duty community is just as toxic. Like niggas will be on Call of Duty and they will be talking crazy shit.
Bro,
it's wild. The Call of Duty community is wild.
I know. So my son's gamer tag is crack cocaine. I had to change it because I had it as Cracker Killer for free, but it was spelled KRAKER. Of course, you know, I'm black, but I do have traces of white DNA in me. So, them fucking kids is bad on Call of Duty.
That's my game.
B12.
I be hearing my son argue. I'm like, bro, you're 17. You arguing with a fucking 12-year-old.
Wild toxic. You be
he
on
be
Call,
like,
you be on Call of Duty, and you be called. I'm a 30-year-old man. You be on Call of Duty, and a 12-year-old white kid from Minnesota will call you a nigga.
Bro, dead ass.
I haven't got the time to do anything that entertaining and comforting and.
Cause you too busy buying up fucking buildings and shit.
Nah, it became crazy to me because there's actual dudes that play Call of Duty and like take that shit serious.
Bro,
like,
they do.
Like, yo, pull up. Like, nah, this is starting the third, and it's like fib. Like, yo, I'm a 30-year-old.
I played a wonderful game, a wonderful video game. Actually, it was virtual reality. I did one, virtual reality things. We put
the shit on your face.
The 3D.
Yeah.
The 3D.
Nah,
about 2 days ago.
Niggas was coming at my son because he had the Cracker Killer for free. So you know all the white kids and all the fucking rednecks, no offense, y'all exist. Let's not, be blind to it.
They be the ones on Call of Duty.
They be the main ones on Call of Duty talking shit.
Calling you all types of niggas.
But I ain't gonna lie, I was proud of my son because I call him a hermit crab because he don't go outside. He stays in the house. He's 18 now. He stays in the house. He play video games all day.
Play Grand Theft Auto?
But I prefer that he be a hermit crab than be on the streets doing shit he don't got no business doing.
Being a hermit.
So it's funny because they be going... he's so quiet. I'm like, who you talking to? He like, the fucking boy gonna say you fucking nigga, something, and then my son is going in. I take the mic. This nigga sound like he 9 years old. I'm like, yo, where the fuck is your mother at?
Your mom at?
Like,
You playing Call of Duty. You like 9, calling me all types of niggas.
And the Discord chats.
They be wild.
Forget it. They be wilding on
yeah.
Discord.
2K the same way. You be in a 2K chat, in the 2K chat in the park, be like, yo, what the fuck, yo, you fucking suck. This is that and that, like, fam.
But that's a more extensive. There's a more extensive time on the game. The Discord chats.
Discord is even worse because the Discord, you could download the app to your phone and it could go everywhere with you.
Yeah, you can be talking to
You feel
niggas.
me? You just be talking to niggas.
Yeah.
I wonder how you even get on that.
My daughter told me on.
So, you know, what would be your biggest thing though to say to the generation? You 27, so you're a millennial.
Millennial, Gen
Gen
Z,
Z.
one of the two.
One of the two.
I mixed them both
What
up.
would you say to your millennial and Gen Z peers, you know, because clearly you're an entrepreneur, you know, and you into the Airbnb thing and real estate. I wish we could have chopped up a little bit more about the real estate thing,
We
like
could do it.
the APR and stuff like that, finance and things like that. Because I think a lot of us lack the education on that. Education, the knowledge. Can he edit this? But, you know, a lot of us lack that knowledge, you know, where, like for me, I honestly would like to purchase a building. I actually have a group of Black young women who we come together and we decided that every year for tax year, we would take something, put it to the side so that we can purchase a building together as a collective. Because purchasing it by yourself, yeah, it's all cool and all, but fuck that. I ain't going into debt trying to purchase no fucking building and please nobody.
And you never want to, before I share my token on that, you should never make an investment with, you know, with your own equity, with your own, you know what I'm saying, with your own money. Simply put, you know what I'm saying?
Got you.
You never want to take that much of a risk.
And why do you say that, though?
Because if it doesn't work out in your favor, then it's completely out of your favor.
That's a fact. So to those of you, you know, because I feel like, damn, this is dope. I know we like all over the place, y'all. I'm sorry, but I love the fact that he's 27 and, you know, he's doing things for himself.
Millenniums out there. I just want to say also, not to cut you off.
Nah, you good.
I'm saying a word of wisdom to those in the same boat as us all.
Yeah.
I just want to say, never forget to stay true to yourself.
That's a fact. It's so crazy.
Never forget to stay true to yourself.
We had Hip Hop Mike on here last week, and that was one of the things that he said. Be yourself, and you know.
Yes, it's very important.
I feel like it's very important.
Yeah.
It's very important, and you see me like woman, I be like up, down. That's just me. I'm a little. But anyway.
We love it.
But it's all fun. I'm not a cuckoo bitch. Like I need meds. I'm just a live person.
Maybe
like
a little bit.
Okay.
I've been, and maybe more than a little, but I've always been like that. And
she real though.
Either you fuck with it or you don't.
Right.
Like I said, suck my dick. I don't have because I'm a female.
Yo, let me tell you, she's the only one. I say a goat because she's the only one that could go behind the deli and make
She
salads.
called me a goat.
Son. So I want to talk about real estate as well. Look up Rementor, purchasing multifamily houses, foreclosures. It doesn't matter what state, what city, just purchase them.
So question, if I want
take
to,
advice.
So my thing is this: I'm looking to get into real estate. I told you before, Liz. Because I do interior decor. I do interior decorating. I'm a home modifier. I don't say I'm an interior designer because I have to finish and complete those classes to become state certified. I've been cussing since I was 3, so
you came
it's already embedded.
What was your first curse word you ever said?
Fuck you.
Well, you said fuck you too.
I don't know, but I've been cursing since I was 3. I heard I was a badass 3-year-old, but anyway, I was born a redhead, and they say redheads are bad, so I'm just gonna blame it on that. But back to what I was saying, like I told her I want to get into flipping houses and stuff like that because I do interior decorating, and I feel like it meshes into one.
It does.
Because I can flip a house and stage it myself, so I'm not I'm cutting costs. You feel me? Because I don't have to find somebody to come and stage and do stuff for me in order to sell.
Right.
Do I have to have a license? Like if I want to purchase a property in Detroit, because I'm not gonna lie, people sleep on Detroit. You know, Flint. Shout out to people in Detroit. I'm sorry y'all went through what y'all went through. You know, because of the whole Flint thing or whatever, it kind of set shit
Well, it's good to
back
have
or whatever. And I'm noticing, like, bro, you can find houses $15, $2.
Yeah.
The max I've seen is probably like 600 something. So I'm like, I might as well go to Detroit and flip a couple pieces of property or whatever.
Right.
But do I have to be a real estate like licensed in Detroit to buy and flip?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay.
You have to be licensed everywhere.
Everywhere.
Unless you're
Got
getting a
you.
huge ticket.
Got
Huge
you.
fine. Huge fine.
Also, food
They'll
for
fine
thought.
you. And they'll take your property to some extent, depending on, you know what I'm saying, what, depending on how much you've made in investment. You know what I'm
Got
saying?
you. Okay.
Also, food for thought for those that want to reach to be a millionaire. I believe, reading books is credential. And read up on Dave Ramsey. Dave Ramsey could give you knowledge on how to make bread.
Dave Ramsey.
Well,
How to be
you
a
guys, that's it today for 3 Ps in the pot. Yo, this pot is all the way fucked.
I won't say that.
Yo, I don't mean it like that. Prez, I swear to you, you know I did not mean to say it. It's that I looked at him when I was saying it. So it looked like I just cursed a lot. Y'all gotta
Just edit that.
Take it from another person that curses a lot, but
Oh, so you know then.
yeah, I curse like a fucking sailor. Bro.
All right. So I'm glad to know I'm not alone. Children, don't try this shit at
I'm putting
home.
that shit on my father.
Drugs is whack. Stay away from it.
My father and my mother curse a lot. So when they say, "Yo, why you curse a lot?" Like,
See, I don't
blame them. Are you dead?
Thank you. Before we wrap this up, because I be trying to tell my sister, she's like, "Oh, you gotta stop cursing. You be." Bro, you're the one telling me that I've been cursing since I've been 3. I'm 37 years old. You really think I'm gonna stop cursing? Like, it's already embedded in me. So I be saying to them, well, y'all the one that raised me, so it's y'all fault that I talk like that.
Exactly. When they're going to be bringing that to us.
When I see my father start apologizing for cursing, I started like, nah, you apologize?
Nigga, you 3 too late.
Do they have a dummies book?
What, for cursing?
Yeah.
Cursing for the
On
what?
how to stop cursing?
How to stop cursing or how to say more curses?
Nigga, if that shit can't help me be a millionaire, I'm not reading that shit. And I already know how to go and talk up in corporate America, so I'll be all right.
Everyone, I can't, if you don't curse, I can't trust you. Like, there's people that say, yo, I don't. Like,
Prez is my soul brother, I swear.
Nah, for real. Like, yo, if you drop the pot or you drop the glass, you ain't gonna say all shit.
This my soul brother right here.
If you drop the glass, you ain't gonna say all shit. Nah, like all shit. Nah, all shit. Or like you drop a pot. Like what the fuck was that?
I be like, what the fuck?
Like.
Be real.
Or if you live in an apartment and you hear your neighbors being mad nosy and shit, like, yo, what the fuck they doing up there?
Exactly, because I'm not gonna be like, well, what is Tom and them doing? Oh my gosh, can she get her children? No, and I'm gonna take the fucking broom.
Right.
I'm so happy I live in that house because I'm the motherfucker. I be like.
End the pot. Yeah, that's how we end the pot. I'm taking the broom and baking on the roof. Yo, there's 3 Ps in the pot. I'm Prez. That's Poshii. That's Betty Ross. Shout out to all.
Oh, what's your Instagram handle?
What's your IG handle so they can find you?
Chase Mill Records.
You looking for engineers and shit like
us on
that.
Facebook at I Did It.
I did it. Why every time I fucking hear I did it, I hear that damn song. What song is that?
That Ray J song.
I did it.
Oh,
this nigga said Ray. Good fucking buy, and we closing on that note. Not fucking Ray J.
Nah, but you said
Ray J antics.
Didn't he say I hit it, nigga? I said I did it.
But you saying it like the way Ray. I hit it first.
Where the fuck I get I did it from, Kenny? All right. Later, guys. Thank you for tuning in. Don't, make sure y'all share us.
Tune in, follow us on our Instagram, on Facebook.